Already cancelled.
Well, good day. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Hey.
Hey, what's going on? It's already cancelled. Kian, Yaz, and Neeshi. You guys notice anything different about me today?
Not really.
Nothing different?
I promised myself I wouldn't bring it up. I'm just going to let you sit there and mellow in that outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the outfit? No, this is quite normal for me. I'm talking about I shaved my chin strap. It's gone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, we were distracted by your triple the size muscles.
Okay, when Kian, came in today,
Yeah.
I was like, there is something different.
And it wasn't
There's nothing different?
It wasn't the outfit.
But I honestly, I was like, it's on his face, but I can't seem to place it. And it's because, to be fair, it was more your neck, the beard, not your face. So
it was neck beard. We all know it's neck beard.
it's a neck beard. So it was difficult to tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow.
Would you like 100% honesty?
Yeah.
You look better without it.
Yeah, I thought so.
So much better.
I went to the barber because I shaved it before I went to my barber, Tori, and she's like, yeah, oh, you shave your chin strap. And she goes, yeah, it looks really good. I'm like, you do know you can tell me when I look shit before I leave here. She goes, no, it did look good, but this looks better. It looks nice, fresh, clean shaved.
No, you look
I feel better because I've been to the gym for 5 weeks, so I've lost a bit more of the weight again, and I don't feel so eely. Because before I felt when I shaved, I was like, oh my gosh, my neck and my chin, my jawline's the exact same width.
No, you're looking good. I think I was saying this to you last week. I was watching some old videos of the radio show.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
Bubble.
I look like I honestly.
mean.
No,
No, it
seriously.
was true. I look like a Frodo frog.
Yeah.
They got no neck.
No neck, just straight chin to chest.
Yeah, but you kind of like a thumbs up. It's nice. Like,
You look like a thumb. That's what she's trying to say. You look like rounded.
I would say more of a big toe
yeah,
than a thumb.
most definitely, especially with your bald head,
Yeah.
big toe.
It wasn't bald. It was shaved. You got the bald head, yes?
What do you
Oh, well,
mean?
no, you don't. You have the balding head.
yeah, it's different. It's
No,
not
wait, no,
that-
you don't. Well, you don't have
Can
a
I ask
balding
you?
head.
Can I,
It's
no,
not
I
that
do.
bad.
I do.
Oh, do
no,
you?
it's definitely. I'm in the balding stages. Every 7 years, your hair thins out.
Is
a
it
lot.
getting more thinner now?
So I think 7 years ago, I started seeing. Whose is that?
Whose phone is that?
It's Keen's laptop. So my ADHD just kicked in. I forgot. What we
You
were
were talking about
earlier.
7 years
Talking about
balding.
7 years about balding, some technical science
yeah,
term.
yeah. So 7 years ago, I was like losing my hair, and it'd come out in the shower when I'm doing my hair. I'd see it on my hands,
Oh, no.
and then that's like stage 1, and then 7 years later, it's stage 2 of losing your hair, which the same thing happens, and it just
Okay.
keeps thinning out over the years.
Oh, shit.
So I'm at the second stage now.
So did it happen recently where just a lot of hair came out again?
It's there, yeah, it's happening. So yeah, but what I was going to say is, you do know you're balding too, right? Just
I don't
FYI.
think Kian's balding.
No, he is.
How?
Put your head down. You can see the spots.
I don't think so, mate. I think that's just called curly hair. When you have curly hair, it just leaves patches here and there. That's what happens.
No, you look.
Okay. If this makes you feel better.
How old are you?
32.
32. You're losing your hair, brother. It's not going to stay around.
I think I have bigger problems than losing my hair. I'm sitting here in a Thanos jacket or Thanos suit, and I'm 32 years old.
That's true.
That's a bigger red flag.
And whilst we're here, do you want to see the mask?
For sure.
The mask?
Maybe we should explain to our listeners what's going
we're
on.
YouTube, so
Yeah, but for those who aren't on YouTube, who aren't actually watching the visuals right now, he's wearing a feet to head to toe outfit of Thanos with the face and the mask and everything. Why? Why do you even own this?
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
question.
you know when you walk past, you know when you walk past like something you never thought you'd ever see yourself wearing.
You saw yourself wearing that.
Usually a t-shirt or jeans. Yeah.
Well, I saw myself wearing Thanos. You know, Thanos is my favorite Marvel character,
Yep.
so I thought I'd get it.
Can I ask why you have a favorite Marvel character?
Well, have you not seen the Avengers, the Marvel series?
No.
Well, then go watch it and you'll see why.
No, but I don't think I'd.
You haven't seen it? It's also weird.
I've seen like the first one and then the second one, and then it got weird with the Marvel universe, and then Spider-Man gets involved, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, this is way too much for my ADHD brain.
That's
I
fair.
couldn't put the dots together and stuff. But as a
Yeah.
32-year-old man, do you think it's appropriate for you to have a favorite character? I'm just putting it out there.
I feel like it is.
Well, I just felt like I connected with Thanos a lot more. I mean, he's constantly trying to save the universe, and everyone always picks on him. Everyone's like trying to challenge him. Sure, okay, he was trying to wipe out half of the life in the universe. I get that.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked
But
up.
his intentions was good. He had good intentions.
What
Right.
was his intention?
His intentions was to save the universe from dying because of the fact that life was consistently consuming the universe.
So would you happily...
I thought Thanos was evil. I'm so confused.
Yeah, he's the main supervillain.
Oh.
He's the guy that they had to have a whole war to beat. Like a whole army from everywhere around the universe just to beat this one guy.
That's why I thought I didn't like Thanos. Yeah, why is that your favorite? That's weird. That is your favorite.
Because he's so misunderstood, and that's what I feel like my life is like.
Can I ask you a question, Neeshi? And
I feel incredibly misunderstood.
Avneesha, I want your truthful answer.
Okay.
100% truthful answer. If our life was a movie, is Kian the hero or the villain?
He's the villain. I'm so sorry.
You are the misunderstood villain.
Yeah,
Kian.
but I don't care if a villain's misunderstood. If a villain's doing villainy things, he needs to go to jail.
What villain things do I do, though? What villain things do I do?
Neeshi, you can
Exactly.
answer this. I'm not going to answer it. Didn't you make Avneesha cry last night?
I didn't make her cry. She cried herself. She's a great... Oh, listen, I'm telling you the same thing. She is so good at fake crying.
It wasn't fake crying. Oh, here we go. No, I don't want to bring up old wounds again. Let's just leave it,
I believe
please.
you have some screenshots of what people actually voted for who they believe.
Yeah. For those who don't...
I'm going to take this off.
For those who don't know
So you can hear me
what's
properly.
happening, our last show was quite chaotic and it was on the brink of being our last show.
Well, it's the biggest episode we've ever had.
Well, yeah, that it would be because Avneesha and Kian went head to head on... not a topic. What would you call it? A disagreement?
He said, she said kind of situation.
Yeah.
It was just Kian telling the truth and Neeshi
Don't
lying.
start, Kian.
Kian was upset with something that Avneesha said to him off the microphones, which I think were across the lines of, I want to murder you.
That's not true. I wasn't upset at all. You were definitely upset. Okay, I was making up a list of things to just pick on Neeshi, just to have a laugh around. And then and then Avneesha chose to, I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to tell what my version of the event is, chose to lie and say she didn't say one of those things. Then I came to the truth, I came to the light and I said, okay, well, these are the things I made up and these are the things I didn't make up. And Avneesha wouldn't stand for that. And then she had the whole episode purposely pissing me off and purposely, like, everyone's going to complain, everyone's complaining, oh, you made Avneesha cry. She made me walk out of the podcast.
Yeah, walk out crying, two different things.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Yeah, I'm a man. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm a man. I'm not allowed to do anything.
I'm not taking sides here, but essentially, you believe Avneesha said something to you off the air that she denies, and we haven't.
Which I thought was so funny, by the way. No, I thought it was really funny.
I thought it was my last day on the show. So yes, on our broadcast channel on Instagram, feel free to join it. There's like 1.4 thousand people in the chat.
Yeah.
Is that right? We asked the question, listen to the latest episode 38, then tell us, who do you believe, Kian or Avneesha? Surprisingly, 62% of voters voted that they believed Kian, which surprised me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I know you both have your truths.
Look, I'm not bringing up this whole conversation again. Like, I think everything that we said, we addressed it on that podcast. If people want to believe Kian, that's fine. Like, ultimately, at the end of the day, we apologize to one another. So
Did we?
Well, I know I apologize. So
She did say sorry.
So what would I have to apologize for?
Do you know what's funny? You actually did say sorry, and Kian said, you don't have to apologize. He actually never apologized back.
But what do I apologize for? Tell me what I need to apologize for, and I will.
Okay, for lying.
Oh, no, okay, we're not going here again. No, we're not going here again. No one's lying. Guys, no one's lying.
We're not. He's putting his
It's miscommunication. It's misinterpretation. Miscommunication.
From now on, I'm not walking out. I'm just putting Thanos on.
Listen, I'm not being the mediator again. I swear
Okay, yeah,
to God,
fair
I'm
enough.
not.
No, I don't want to bring it up again, to be fair. But he asked, what do I need to apologize for? But you know what? Let's forget even apologies. I don't want to go through this again. I really don't. Like,
if only people were here when the camera's turned off. That's all I can say.
Don't bring up other lies, Kian. Like, are you okay? Anyway, I'm not. No, you know what?
Listen,
we're not doing this.
We're not doing this. But
we're not.
But our council squad had a few things to say about your little tit for tat that you had.
I copped a lot of hate for it. I know.
You copped so much.
I copped a lot of hate.
I was getting personal messages talking about Kian being a narcissist and a piece of shit for making Avneesha cry.
How is that a narcissist? How is this and how is me telling my version of events being a narcissist?
Listen, I'm not.
And that's fine. If you think I'm a narcissist, like, honestly, I don't really care. But if you have to explain, you're a narcissist because of this.
No, I think it's just because it got so out of hand. That's what it was. Like, and people will make those conclusions, just like how a lot of people took your side of like who they believed. Like,
how about this, right? If I behaved irrational, and it was an emotionally charged behavior by getting up and walking out to go and cool off because I was consistently called a liar when I know I'm not. Right? I was called a liar. You're a liar. I said, if you call me a liar again, I'm just going to walk out. Because I know, okay, it's going to get heated. I walk out to get breath of fresh air. I come back and I start laughing about how I can't believe this, and I'll get called a narcissist for that.
Kian's not a narcissist.
That's so strange.
No, he's not a narcissist. But
what a
ultimately,
loser. Whoever said that is a loser. I'm sorry.
Multiple people.
Well, they're all
said it.
losers then.
No, but hold on. People aren't a loser. They were only able to get the one. Well, I don't know how long we were fighting.
It was about 15 minutes.
15 minutes felt like forever, but 15 minutes. Like they only got that small part of like what was chaos, to be honest. So people are going to make the conclusions, which is so fair. They're able to, but
Don't get me wrong. Some people thought Avneesha was a narcissist. They thought she was faking the whole thing.
yeah. So exactly, vice
50-50.
versa. I know I have my truth. You have your truth, Kian. Let's. Are you serious?
I can't
See
take
that
this
laugh?
serious because I
See that
know.
laugh?
No, but I can't
Narcissistical
take
behavior.
this serious because okay, let's just not. Let's not.
Okay, yeah. Can we not?
Okay, okay, all right.
We're not talking about it.
We put no. Let's mend. Let's make this mend. Even okay. Let's just try and mend it. How do we mend it? How do we fix it?
Well, we actually asked our cancel squad on our broadcast channel how to mend it, and God, I should have brought my glasses today. Hold on. All right, let's read some of these, eh?
Oh, Neeshi, your puppy dog eyes are so good.
A few people,
They're the best puppy dog eyes.
a few people were on my side here saying, I still feel like these two are pranking us. I still do believe that. I'm not going to lie.
It's a No, I'm joking. I wish we could.
Just like,
Here comes the poppers.
it was the crying. It was the crying that kind of made me go, all right, maybe this is legit.
Yeah.
But
It definitely 100%
before that,
is legit.
I thought you guys had completely set this up because obviously I had left the room when this had happened.
Yeah, it was really random for you when you came in. You're
Yeah.
like, what the hell happened?
All
Yeah.
right. Another nomadic Ria said, remember, God loves those who forgive. So hug it out. Don't worry, spelling is so wrong here.
I forgive you, Avneesha.
I forgive you too, Kian.
Guys, a nice cup of coffee, some flowers, and lots of hugs.
Cup of coffee.
I've had mine. Sorry, no flowers, yeah?
I think it's more about having one together.
Oh, okay.
Not just drinking a coffee for
Do you
yourself.
want to have a coffee together?
Yeah, we can have a coffee. Okay.
Oh, she didn't say together. She just said we can have a coffee.
Oh, okay. I didn't say I can. I said we can have a coffee.
Yeah, yeah. But together?
Yeah, we
okay.
can have a coffee.
Don't believe that.
A few people actually wanted. Some people said get rid of Avneesha. Some people said get rid of Kian. Nothing about me, of course.
Oh, you weren't involved. That's
Well, I am superior to both of you, so.
What
the hell? Where did that come
Where's the
from?
superiority come from?
I figured it out over the weekend.
What did you figure out? While you were sitting by yourself, figured something out.
I was sitting by myself.
Yeah, okay.
And I just said, you know what? I'm going to Google the podcast. So I Googled the podcast. And then obviously when you Google the podcast, there's like other searches that come up.
Oh,
and it was our individual searches.
Right, so he bases his superior...
Who is Kian, or what nationality is Avneesha, whatever. So I'd actually want.
So there's more information on about you? Is there more information?
Well,
about you?
I came to the conclusion that when you Google my name, I have a Google profile.
Yeah.
Which happens automatically to celebrities.
Yeah.
So
okay, so he measures his superiority of Neeshi.
Yeah, on Google.
On Google and on the amount of times there's an entry into the internet.
But you know what makes me laugh, Kian, is I can actually envision Yaz like just by himself at his parents' house Googling, and he's like,
there was no need to add parents' house.
I think it was 100% necessary to say parents'
No
house.
need to.
Avneesha Martins, Kian Oliver.
Right.
Yeah, so that. Oh,
let's Google Kian Oliver. Let's quickly just Google Kian Oliver. Instagram comes up. Obviously, it's the first thing that always comes up. Oh, then Facebook, all your social media links. Oh, LinkedIn, obviously, normal stuff. Let's look up Avneesha Martins. Avneesha
don't say like this is a big
Oh, there we go.
And I get
You've
called the
been
narcissist.
Instagram.
I get called the narcissist.
Instagram comes up, obviously. Draw your box. Don't even want to know what that is.
You know, it's an amazing blog.
Draw your box?
So it's the idea is it's not like that. Like
Sounds like a...
No. Draw your box as in draw your like space. Like
Okay,
that's what,
yeah, let's just say that. Cool. And then you know what the third link is? Your husband. But then what happens when you search Yaz had that real quick? Oh, look at that. The funny thing is I just write Yaz and off the bat straight away.
Yeah, because it's your own search. It's a recent search thing.
No, it's not. It's a Google profile. It comes up automatically. Have a look. Google profile.
all right,
All
let
right.
me look.
Yaz,
Go do it.
Yaz
Search.
is superior, everyone.
Search Yaz
All
Haddad.
hail Yaz Haddad.
Okay.
And tell me what
The
comes up.
internet personality. Known for his puns.
Wait, how'd you know that it comes up as internet personality?
Because I saw it.
Oh, you Googled it too?
I Googled it just then, like before the episode started.
Of course you did. Everyone's Googling me.
Internet personality known. Have you got a Wikipedia? Well, you're not a celebrity. Sorry.
Oh, I
I
can.
got Wikipedia.
Brother, I can make a Wikipedia for myself
Go.
right now.
You probably made an internet. You probably made
All
a
right.
Google entry too for yourself.
So this is
You
what
can't do that. You can't make a Google entry for yourself. Google selects who they put down.
right. So this is what we've got when we
No. What is that?
no. So when we Google Yaz,
Oh, okay.
it comes up with internet personality. This is what comes up.
Google profile.
So Kian, this is what comes up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you Google me, and it doesn't. It says musical artist. That's what comes up.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh, wait. Are you searching your full name or just Avneesha?
just Avneesha.
Oh.
And then Kian, that's what comes up, right?
Yep.
And
oh,
then
you do have a Google profile.
and then Kian comes up.
Oh, Neeshi, me and you are superior.
Show me what does mine come up? Yeah, there you go. It's the searches. And you know what? I'm so humble about that. I think that's beautiful. I think the fact that I don't have a Google profile, I feel great. You know why? Because I'm like everyone else here that's listening. I'm a real average person, just like everyone around us that loves us. These two people here.
No, don't say me.
These
I
two
know.
people, Google
Don't
entry people,
say
superior
me.
people. Don't forget,
I'm
guys.
not Googling.
This is who you're listening to. The most famous celebrital people on this podcast. Well done. Congratulations. You get a Tim Tam.
Can I?
Yes, there you
Oh,
go. There's a
thank
Tim Tam for you, your music artist. Yaz, I believe you've had a Tim Tam already.
I already had one, yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. My world fame has dropped since last year, though. I checked it on famousbirthdays.com.
What's wrong with you? Why do you have so much time to check your social status? It's wild.
Listen, I'm in a dark place in my life
Okay,
right now,
okay,
and I'm
okay.
just trying to G myself up.
Okay, fair enough.
You know,
Did that mustn't have helped when you
No,
saw
it
yourself
didn't.
lower?
It's about I'm honestly, because at one point I was like the 52nd thousandth most famous person on earth. I'm now in like the 100,000s. Quite
Oh
sad.
shit!
What a
Yeah.
life to live.
That double drop.
What a life to live, to be put on a list of people that are known. That's so weird. Don't you think that's weird? It's just weird. Is it because I'm not on it that it's weird? Maybe that's okay.
If Kian was a number one, it would be a whole
If
different
if I was number one, I'd be like, I don't deserve to be there.
Avneesha,
What?
oh, you've been popping off on socials.
Why? Where am I?
You are like up there.
Really?
Yeah, Avneesha underscore
It's the biggest
official.
wank fest over here. Look at it.
Yeah. What? Tell me. Shut up, Kian.
I'm going back in Thanos. I'll see. Let me know when you
Is
guys
it-
are done.
Is it just me or does he sound a bit jealous? Just a
No,
little
not
bit.
at all.
Oh, I'm also
Man,
asking
he's just
you.
misunderstood.
I just think of everyone that's I think everyone that's listening is just like, and who cares?
Everyone that's listening-
everyone that's listening and watching is just like, oh, okay, you guys are on a list.
I don't think they are. I think they understand that this is a comedy podcast and we're joking and we're taking the piss out of each other. I think that's what they think.
Yeah, we're taking the piss. Now what am I?
It's a very good way to palm it off as if it's a joke, Yaz.
No, you actually sound really upset. Like, we're joking, bro. It's not a thing.
Oh my god!
Like, you genuinely sound like you're pissed off.
Oh my gosh, I'm not pissed off.
Anyways, Avneesha.
Tell me I'm a liar one more time.
No one called you a liar besides Avneesha. Anyways, Neeshi,
Yeah.
you are number 10,309
Not bad.
in the world.
That's pretty cool.
That's like got to be the top 0.0001% or something.
Maybe. I'm not
Not bad.
sure.
That's so good, guys. I'm so happy for you.
Do you want us to go on your LinkedIn? It's the only thing that comes up. Do you want to talk about your LinkedIn
Do
profile?
whatever you like. If you want to go snooping through around, go for it.
Actually, here's a fun fact. Kian actually has a lot of really fun videos on YouTube and Facebook. So you should, if you have time, you just see his content.
Don't do that.
Are they still up?
Probably.
Oh, that's hectic.
I was doing social
so
media
good.
before you two were doing social
Yeah,
media.
he's an
Oh, you
OG.
were.
He's
I'm
an
an OG in the game.
He is.
Kian used to call me up and be like, hey, bro, do you want to come do this video? And I'm like, nah, I'm not into that stuff, bro, to be honest.
Yeah. I peaked too early on it.
Yeah,
I think I peaked too
yeah,
early.
You did really well.
I know. It was doing really well for a bit.
Didn't you-
Then
Why
I
did
got
you
then I
stop?
got a real job.
Weren't you like butt naked at a Macca's or some shit, like dancing on top of a table or something?
Maybe.
Along those lines?
Yeah, it wasn't butt naked. Just top down, top up, sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Were you
waist
topless?
up, waist up.
Were you topless?
I was dressed up as Tupac. Rest in
I can
peace.
see the resemblance.
When the Tupac movie came out, yes, I went and I watched Tupac. It turned me into Tupac. I went and started causing chaos at a local McDonald's. And I embarrassed the crap out of myself.
And the video still
I didn't
up
think
there.
about the walk back through the shopping centre after the video. Are we going to like sort this thing out between you and Neeshi? We've been...
Look,
are we going to sort this out? I think there's been more suggestions, Yaz, right? Was there more suggestions?
I did see one. I did see one suggestion on the thing where someone, I don't know who suggested it, but to say some nice things about one another.
Okay, I'd love to.
So
I prepared a list.
Okay. Well, wow, you prepared a list already?
Yes. Because I saw that and I thought that's the best way to go.
So you were just waiting for someone to say it.
Narcissistical behaviour.
No, it's just,
He was trying to plant the seed because he's already got the list.
Okay, well.
Wait, you don't have a list?
It's not hard for me to come up with things.
Oh.
I'll just say it on top of my head. Nice
Yeah, but
things
I
about
don't
you.
think it means really anything.
All right,
I've spent time
what do you
preparing
guys-
a list to make it.
because it comes easy to me to
Because I
say
actually
nice
thought of
things
some.
about
I
you.
thought of some real stuff that I actually believe.
Okay, and
Listen.
yeah.
I'll mediate this.
Okay.
Do you guys want to go one each?
Yep.
Yeah.
One at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Kian, you can start.
I love how you can cry and demand.
Wow.
Okay, that's not. I'm taking
That's
the piss.
so backhanded.
I'm taking the piss.
Quite subjective. There,
All right.
yeah.
I actually love how you don't care what anyone thinks about you.
That's backhanded too. But
It was meant to be back. It was not meant to be backhanded. I actually like that you actually just you're
don't care what-
you're you.
yeah.
And you get a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
And you just do you, and I like that about
But
you.
you're making it sound like there's negative feedback. Is there a lot of negative feedback? Is that what you're trying to say?
There's positive and negative for all three of us, guys. But I just like how it doesn't sit in your mind and you don't care about it. Like, that's what I like about you.
Okay.
Neeshi, do you have one for Kian?
Yeah, Keen, I really like how you're very thoughtful. So you remember things, like things that I have talked about, let's just say, even like it could be 3 weeks ago, and then you'll bring it up or you'll check in about it. And that's really lovely.
Yeah, you do remember things like my
I'm
birthday.
biting-
Remember when you remembered my birthday?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. No one remembered my birthday.
no one
we did a
remembered
whole
Yaz's
show that
birthday.
day. You bastards. All right, Kian, do you have something else for Neeshi?
Yeah, I was going to say you're incredibly thoughtful as well. But I'll move on from that because you said that. I love how you love your husband and you're very family orientated.
Oh, that's the biggest compliment. Thanks, Keen. I like how you're a really hard worker. I respect that a lot. You're always hustling hard. You're always thinking of ideas, and I respect that.
Yep.
Any more?
Thank you. Yeah, I've got one. Okay. This is a real deep one for me. I might even cry by saying
Oh,
this.
please cry. That'd be great for content again.
Then I can say to you that I like that
You can cry and demand. Yeah. I actually believe you have real superhuman strength, and I've watched you go through some really heavy stuff, and I know how hard it is, and I'm just so proud that you turn up every day, and especially around those times, you turned up and you kept on charging forward.
No.
And no one needs to know what it is, but having experienced similar stuff, I'm just so honoured that I get to sit around a person like you that can go through those things and still turn up and move strong, with strength through it.
Wow.
So I do think that that's something really valuable in a person.
Yeah.
And I was in admiration for you at that time.
Aw, thanks. Wow. Oh my God, that's really nice, Kian. Thank you.
That was
actually
really sweet.
means a lot. Thank you so much. I want to finish it off by saying that I think Kian's probably one of the most reliable people I've come across. I feel like I could come to you with almost anything, like, oh, I need this, or I need help with this, or I need you to get this done. And I wouldn't have to even think for a second that it has or hasn't been done or anything like that. Like, you're literally so reliable and such a good friend. So thank you.
That was so amazing.
You know, the amount of times I had to bite my tongue throughout that thing, because
Why?
for some reason my automatic behavior is like to make a joke out of it. And like right then all I felt in my head when you were saying that is, what, am I your slave? Like, what do you mean?
Oh my God.
Like, I'll come to you and like things get done. Like, I just really wanted to say stuff, but
Well, that was sweet until Kian continued.
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying.
It can be good, and then
it's just a natural thing. But
Yes.
no, thank you for that. So, whoever suggested that, I'm not sure who suggested to say those things.
They also suggested here, I'm just reading it, just one nice thing each about Yaz. That's what they. That's what it says here. It says just one nice thing
just to
each.
make Yaz feel included.
Yeah, just. Nice though. Has to be nice.
Yaz is one of the most giving people I have come across, quite literally. Like, I'm not even lying. He will give to anybody.
It sounds weirdly sexual. I'm not going to lie.
That's all I thought about.
Yeah, the way you were saying it, I was like... Anyways, talking about hospitality, right? We're talking about... I'm very hospitable. Thank you.
I'm just trying to find the perfect
Avneesha.
thing to say to you.
I'm happy to end it there. Unless you got something.
I think you're a ride or die guy. I think you're a ride or die.
Yeah,
you're very
yeah.
selective with who you would ride or die with, and then
Agreed.
when you do select, I think you're a pretty solid, trustworthy person.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, just...
Right.
just
And you're very giving as well.
yeah, like hospitable.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
I just give. Doesn't matter who you are, what your background is, what size you are. Give. That's me.
Doesn't matter if it's on his hands and knees.
Yeah. No.
No, like Yaz will go down to his hands and knees
Rewind,
to give.
Guys. No.
Is that what you're saying?
Now it's getting very graphic. I'm very.
Like if you drop something on the floor.
Can we just change the word to hospitable? Just say he's hospitable.
No, he's very hospitable. Like,
Good.
What about accommodating?
Accommodating is great
accommodating? Oh my god.
too. Yeah.
All right, so
Thanks, guys.
as much as this is the hard pill for me to swallow,
Don't swallow no pillow.
as much it is it's hard for me to swallow the pill of my righteousness behavior.
Yeah.
I'm very righteous. From last week to now, I will swallow that pill.
Yeah.
But I can assure you, and mark my words, everyone watching or listening, the truth will come out
Guys, we're not going back to this.
in 10 years from now. Avneesha will tell the truth in 10 years from now.
What are you on about?
I'm joking. I'm reuniting. I'm sorry. I
She's
should
crying
reunite.
again. Look, she's crying again.
Yeah, he's a good crier. All right, well, let's get on to something a bit more topical.
Oh, what the hell's on the show? I actually don't even know what's going on today.
We just sort of put the mics on and go. I have an announcement.
What?
After seeing a few headlines in the last week, it's got me questioning my sexual orientation.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
You're a liar. Don't.
And it is quite possible
What? Say it. Just say it. Black and white. Go.
I could be gay.
What are you talking about, Kian?
This has to lead to something. There's
hope
more
you
to
would-
this.
you would-
And Yaz,
You're a married man with 2 children.
Yaz, I have to say, I think you're gay as well.
Oh, don't know. You can't say that. Definitely not. 110% not. I think. No, I'm not.
Well, you might have to think again, my friend.
Why? What's going on?
Mr. Misogynist himself, Andrew Tate, is being ruthlessly mocked for claiming having sex with women is gay. He came out with a tweet recently saying, "Sex is for making children. Anyone who has sex with women because it feels good is gay." Oh, my PP feels good. This is great. In fact, if you are 40 years old with less than 5 children, you're probably gay.
That makes no sense. That's the dumbest thing I've quite literally ever heard.
This was on his podcast, wasn't it?
He actually tweeted this.
Oh, he tweeted it.
tweeted
Even
this.
worse.
Yes, that's right. Now, some people are saying it's obviously humorous and it's a joke, but let's just entertain this for 1 second.
I don't even get what the joke is, though. Where's the joke?
Or is he is this is probably a reach for relevancy, I would say. You know what I mean? I like, this is the weird thing. Andrew Tate, I liked some of the stuff he brought to the table about empowerment, about hustling, about working hard, providing, things like that.
Right.
But he's just not it anymore, is he? Like, he never was really it, but he's just not it.
What do you mean by
Like, I feel like his effect, his everything, it's just this, it's like, I might be late to the table with the distastefulness.
Right.
Like I know how misogyny works, and I know what he was preaching was very masculine orientated content. And it was like some of the stuff I could connect with because it was like, oh, I need to stand up, I need to provide. And he had this content for a while, which was really good on making money and fast money and hustling. And, it was good, it was actually good stuff and it was helpful.
But then he says things like this.
And then this comes out, and it's like, and I get like, I don't know. I think I need everyone needs to, we're done with the Tate thing.
But let's go back to what he just said, the statement. Like, how does someone yeah, like it makes no sense. How
It
can
doesn't make
someone
sense.
like wanting to have?
Is he trying to say that, because here's the weird thing, because I also saw a short of his brother Tristan.
Yeah.
Encouraging people to have 5 children in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
And if they name each of the child something that has connection with their podcast,
Yeah.
he will give them $150,000.
Yeah.
$150,000.
Yeah, what he said, was it 5 children? Is that what he said?
5.
So he said if you're a white man, he specifically said if you're a white man,
Why white? Why can't it be any?
because they were talking about how the Western world now, specifically white families, aren't
Yeah.
having babies like they
having
used
kids,
to.
right.
So it's like the average is like 1 child or 2 children now. Right?
Yeah.
When compared
Yeah.
to like 4, 5, 6, 7 that it used to be 100 years ago.
Right.
What do you expect? It's so bloody expensive now,
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, agreed.
But also, I like, having kids is a beautiful thing. It's a blessing. And, of course, more families and kids and, that's better for everyone. But in saying that, some people shouldn't have kids. Like,
Of course.
you shouldn't
yeah.
just be like, okay, just because, if you don't want kids, you shouldn't have kids. It's that simple.
Yeah, obviously.
It's not a
You don't have
good
to have
situation
kids.
for, the kid then.
But they were talking about the topic of like certain cultures overtaking other cultures, blah, blah, blah. And they were kind of saying how like within the next 50 to 100 years, like the traditional Caucasian man will just not exist anymore. Because
Right.
everyone will be multicultural, everyone will be, and then they were saying something, if you want to save the Caucasian bloodline, you need to have children. And I think that's where they were going with it.
But I don't think, honestly, I think give it, I don't know, probably another like 100 years or so, but everyone's going to be multicultural.
Oh, bro, there's gonna be a time where we're all gonna be the same color, the same look,
Yeah.
the same eyes, the same hair. It's going to happen eventually. Now with transport being so easy to jump continents and jump countries,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
didn't have that 100 years ago. People don't realize that.
Exactly.
It was almost impossible. Like, yes, there were planes and stuff, but unless you were working and you had to travel,
It was
or
a-
you had $1
yeah.
million in your bank account 100 years ago, you couldn't really travel the way.
Yeah, not the
You
way
went
you
to
can
you
now.
went to bloody Berlin last week for 2 days. You
I
think you could
know.
do that 100 years ago?
No.
No way. We wouldn't hear from you for 6 months because you're on a boat traveling. You know what I mean?
Well, that's it.
What I'm
That's it.
concerned with this is what he's encouraging. Let's just say it's not a troll. Let's just say that, some white teenager that sees this actually takes it for genuine, right?
I don't think that'll happen.
No, but like takes this concept genuine,
It's a
right?
big hypothetical, yeah.
Like what he's promoting is because especially in 2 years, how are you going to have 5 kids in 2 years? It takes almost up to a year to develop a kid. So what he's trying to
Well, you
say,
can't. It's impossible.
well, what they're trying to say is having multiple wives or multiple
No,
partners.
But who
he's
said
saying
2
having a
years?
traditional
The
wife.
Tristan challenge, the challenge that Tristan said, in the next 2 years, 5 children. That's what he said.
He didn't say 2 years, did he?
Yeah.
That's impossible.
But that's what I'm saying. Like there's another post he put up here: 30 children minimum for dons, for the dons. So what he's trying to
taking the piss.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I know. But like if someone reads this and sees it and goes, and like they follow him and they, like I'm now starting to see. I'm waking up to that. Like I'm now starting to see the effects that he has on these people.
Look, there's bigger issues than what he's posted about. Oh, if you have sex for pleasure, you're gay. Like that's stupidity. If
Yeah.
anyone takes that literally, or anyone takes that and goes, "Oh, maybe he's got a point," they've got bigger issues to deal with.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking, so I wouldn't even take.
But there's
that
other posts like, "Dear white man, you're effed. You're being replaced because because none of you are having children, even though you cry or bitching about replacing online like little. I don't know, just what he just says.
But that's all off. That's all off the same topic in the podcast that they were.
That's what I'm
speaking about.
saying. Like this stuff is it's just.
Here's the thing.
Sometimes he
dumb, bro.
says shit that
Yeah.
it's literally just for virality.
Yeah,
That's what it
okay.
is.
Well, I mean,
here's
yeah.
the thing with Andrew Tate, because I've always had this war in my head about whether the stuff he says is okay and the stuff that he says isn't, right? And the only way I can think about it is, would I want my 10-year-old son listening to what Andrew Tate has to say?
Yeah.
There's 80% of what Andrew Tate says that I'm like 100% right on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But then he says the other 20% is just so obscure and so out of this world
Yeah.
that it's like, bro, that 20% is so much heavier than the 80% that you
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
that actually makes sense.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this shit.
But this is
Do you know
the
what I
thing.
mean?
Like the thing is, like people lose credibility even if they have like 1 or 2 things that they say that is correct. As soon as you start doing some weird shit and
Yeah.
start saying weird shit, like you lose all credibility.
100%.
It's like Kanye West. There are things that Kanye has said, like isolated things that he has said that I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. That's a really good perspective on something.
Yeah.
And then he goes ahead and does the dumbest and says the dumbest shit that I'm like, why? Like and look, at the end of the day, he's an artist and he does what he wants to do and his
He's a god.
expression and
He's a god,
he's
Neeshi.
not a god. He is
We are
not
all
a
God.
god.
That's what he's trying to say.
Okay,
I'm
but
a god. You're a god. You're a god. This is what he's trying to say. I'm a god.
Well, that just defeats the whole purpose of being a god or having a god. We can't be gods. We physically can't be.
Is God within you?
Mentally can't be.
Is God within you?
From a faith point of view,
Yeah.
Holy Spirit is in me.
The Holy Spirit
Sure.
is one part of God, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, but can't, like when it
This is
comes
the
to
way he
Kanye
comes
as
about
well-
it. It's
No,
it's
but
like boastful. It's like a.
Apparently, he's starting a porn website.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Is he
Yeezy
really?
porn, yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
And
yeah.
you know, it's so sad because he preaches the word of God and he does all of this
And then
stuff
he goes
and then
and
he goes
sells
ahead
sex.
and does stuff like that and then you see
Yeah.
his wife Bianca and people go, but he's an artist, and I'm like, there's art and then there's just being vulgar.
Yeah.
And they have a very distinct line between them. So I'm sorry, like,
Guys,
if he's gonna be there and speak and have songs about Jesus and the Word of God, and then he does stuff like that, I just think it's so terrible.
But you both do know that he's mentally ill, right?
Yes.
Like he's actually mentally. He's came out and said, "I'm on meds. I'm on medication." He's got problems.
Yeah, well, that's
So
true.
you can't really.
That's true. That's true.
It's
that's
hard to judge someone who's actually going through shit.
true.
you
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah. No, I see your point. I see your point.
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah, it's just odd.
Well, anyway,
It
well,
is
look. If we were living in a world that was took Andrew Tate's word as gospel, then Yaz and I are both gay.
Yeah, lucky we don't live in that world. though.
Luckily.
Luckily we don't live in that
Well,
world.
not luckily. Luckily, we don't live in Andrew Tate's world. Yes, that's right.
It's so weird. Like 80% of that bloke is so legitimate, and then 20% of him is just strange. His podcast and him and his brother's podcast is the weirdest thing I've ever listened
Is
to.
it? I've never listened to it.
I've never heard it. I don't even know what it's called.
It's quite entertaining because what they do is they come across like they're being serious, and dumb people would think they're being serious. Like there was this one podcast I heard. How's that Tim Tam going?
It's
nice?
so good.
It's a good Tim Tam, man.
Oh, sorry, that's a Tim Tam for a celebrity. So good on you. Get keeping it in.
Yeah, it's a celeb Tim Tam, that one.
That's why it tastes better.
I listened to one of their podcasts. It was the first podcast I ever listened to. I was at the gym and I was like, maybe they can gym me up. You know what I mean? So I put it on, and these guys were talking about the weirdest shit. So it's a live podcast that you can listen to live, and people ask them questions live through like the chat or whatever it is, right? The streaming service chat. And one of the questions was, how much sleep do you get at night? And then like I think it was Tristan that came out, and he was he was talking about how if he goes out to a club and arrives home at 6 a.m. and falls asleep, he will then wake up at 5:55 a.m. in the past. And that's all he needs. And like they're obviously taking the piss,
Yeah, yeah.
right? But people in the chat were like, that's impossible. You can't do that. Nobody can. So there are dumb people
Yeah,
out there
yeah.
that can't understand sarcasm.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
And that's what's dangerous about all this stuff they put out. So I think keep in mind that the people that you follow, the people that you watch, they usually are trolling you. They usually are taking the piss.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to get a reaction.
100%.
And this is one of those cases. You've seen it before on this podcast,
Many times.
especially last episode. All right, moving on.
Oh, wow.
He's going to be stuck with this for 10 years. You know that. We're going to hear it every episode.
Avneesha ran off to Germany last
I
week.
did.
Yes.
Now it's a lot of fun. I still feel like I'm slightly jet lagged. Even I don't know if you can be jet lagged for like 3 days, being somewhere for 3 days, but it was all the traveling, 22 hours, the longest haul flight I think out of all routes. 22 hours to get from Sydney to Berlin is the longest.
Yeah.
It was wild, but I had the best time. It was so much fun, but super weird, right? So when we landed, because basically I went from Sydney to Singapore to London,
Ugh.
and then London to Berlin.
That's despicable. Yeah.
And Singapore, every time you go to their airport, they have like a lot of checks, a lot of security checks, which is like one time makes sense, but they'll sometimes do 2 to 3, and it's wild.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But then when I went to Berlin, as we were walking in, they have like these booths, and it's common in like many places, where they have security guards that basically ask you what you're doing here, why you're here. Like they basically, what do you call it? Like,
That's border control, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
border
your- Like
control.
your customs.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Is that what it's
But-
called? Customs? You
I
go
don't-
through customs?
It's border control, basically.
Yeah,
And they want to
yeah.
know, why you're here, what you're doing. And I've had that experience before, but it's been very chill where they go, hey, cool.
It's like never chill for me.
It's
Everywhere
never
I
chill?
go-
It's because you're Arab.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, like the United States is the worst.
I've heard that.
Holy
I've heard
shit,
that.
the way they grill you. Like, I actually started getting aggressive with the guy. I'm
did
like,
you?
yeah, like not aggressive, but I was like
Defensive.
defensive. Like, why are you talking to me with this attitude, you piece of shit?
No, they're mean. But
Yeah.
I've never seen like mean before. Like, you know, you get the like occasional like weird question, but like mean.
Were the Germans mean to you?
Well, not exactly to me, but what happened was we were in the line and I was with my friend Nathan and we were standing next to each other and there was 4 booths. And so we were waiting in that one booth and there was a few others. The others got empty. So Nathan goes, oh, I'm going to go to this one. So he left and he got sent through right away, right? Which was, I was like, oh, sweet. There was one guy ahead of me and he went to the booth to be questioned. And that guy must have been having a bad day, the security guard, because he started being like, you know, why are you here? And the guy couldn't speak English. So he started being like, family.
Oh, poor bastard.
Right? Yeah. And so I'm like, oh, he's sweet. Bless his soul, family. And I get it. They have to do the security measures. I get it. But he was just so mean about it. And he was like,
Was the German like yelling in German? Like, was it
Well-
like that German?
9.
Yeah, was it like the?
It was-
What are you doing here?
no, it wasn't. Well, it did get to that when he
Okay.
said, do you speak English? Obviously, the guy couldn't because he kept
Yeah.
saying, family. And then he was like, no, family. And then he just shouted so loud. It's like, what are you doing here if you can't speak English?
What?
In Germany.
Yes.
That makes no
And
sense.
I'm standing in the line. And when I tell you my heart rate
Are you
was
s-
like it was. I was like, this guy's going to send me to jail. Like, and I haven't done anything wrong. But at this point, I looked guilty. I felt guilty. I was sweating. Like, I just came off a 22-hour flight. Like, I was a wreck. And so the girl standing next to me, because she was behind Nathan and me, looked at me and was like, and then ran to the other empty booth and they sent her back.
Oh.
So like they were really weird
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
pretty sus, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, then luckily I went to a different booth and they didn't send me back because I was so scared of that guy. And I got sent through, but they did ask me a few questions. But then
What were the questions? So what are you doing
Well,
here?
he said he
How
goes-
long are you here for?
Well, he goes, what are you doing here? And I said, oh, I'm here for a premiere. I didn't say I was working. I was like, I see you for a premiere. And then he was
You
like,
just want to be a bit fancy, yeah? Like,
no, because
I'm someone special.
No, because you're not meant to say that you're working.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so I didn't want to say. So I was like, oh, I'm here for a premiere, it's just to attend. And he was like, oh, for how long? And I was like, oh, 3 days. And he was like, but I noticed when I get nervous, I make it even stronger Aussie accent. So I was like, yeah, I'm here for like 3 days because I thought that he'd let me through, like, and he'd be, I don't know, nicer to me. If I know,
Yeah.
it's so weird.
Well,
I was
that's already for customs. That's already a red flag. Like, this chick just traveled 22 hours.
Well, that's what I'm
to come
saying.
here for 3 days. That sounds weird.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he let me through, thank goodness. And then as we were about to leave the airport, a really friendly German security guard comes up to us. Like, I'm telling you, Cheshire cat smile, big smile. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, guys. In his accent, though. I can't
Guten
do.
Tag.
He's like, hello. Like, what are you doing here? Like, I can't do the accent. I'll sound Russian.
No, keep doing the accent.
And
It's
he was like,
hilarious.
what are you doing here? And I was like, oh, we're here like to go to a premiere. And he's like, and then he just, in a blink of an eye, just went serious and started asking us all these questions like, okay. And like, it was full interrogation.
What?
Yeah, before we left out. And so now I'm freaking out. All the security guard mates are just watching us. And I'm like, oh my God, it's happening again. Like, I'm going to go to jail. And I haven't done anything wrong. And then he asked us a series of like 3 to 4 questions. And once he was happy with the response, he was like, back to the biggest smile, being like, have a great time. And I was like, what just happened?
That's so strange.
That sounds so
it
weird.
was so weird.
Like straight out of a comedy movie. That's what
I
it
know.
sounds like.
It was, exactly. It was like the oddest experience. But
Are they taking any job vacancies there? Is there any job vacancies?
you're going to show up in your Thanos outfit.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Protecting the border.
That'd be a pretty good job.
Do you guys have any is that like the worst experience you've had crossing the border?
I
feel
believe
like-
there'd be more worse experiences
Oh
than
yeah,
that.
there'd be way worse experiences.
I was held at the border for 15 hours trying to go to Jerusalem. So obviously trying to cross the border into Israel,
Yeah.
which probably shouldn't even have a border because it shouldn't exist. But anyways, we won't get into that topic. So I was trying to get into Palestine. I was trying to get into Jerusalem.
Yeah.
I was visiting my family in Jordan, and I was like, you know what? I want to go see historical, biblical things, in the Holy Land. Wow, the trouble I went through trying to get through. I ended up going back. I was like, no, I'm not
So
going
you
through
didn't
this.
go?
They are. I'm sorry, but like, the what are they called? The IDF that was there, the Israeli Defense Force and the border control and all that. Pieces of shits, absolute
Really?
fucking assholes.
Why?
They test you to the point, and then what they do, they hold you there on purpose because they don't want you to come in. So they hold you there.
Why are they trying to be restricted?
So it was me. It was me and my cousin, and my other cousin warned us. She's a chick. She goes, "Dude, we sat there for 6 hours before we got through, right?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" They're like, "You're gonna have a lot of trouble." Like they got lucky because they were girls.
Yeah.
They're very, 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 very peculiar. What the fuck is the word?
particular.
Particular, whatever.
Yeah.
Particular on who comes into the into their borders,
Yeah.
right? So we get there. I've got my Australian passport.
Yeah.
It's a good sign. It's an Australian passport, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They look at it, whatever. They pull me into the room. So I'm sitting there for like 2 hours and they call me up. So I go up there. They put me in a room with this one guy. Off the bat, he's a piece of shit. Attitude straight away. What's your name? I'll tell you my name. No, what's your full name? I'll tell you my full name. You don't have a middle name? I said, no, I don't have a middle name. He goes, okay. He goes, do you speak Arabic? I said, yeah, I do. He goes, would you prefer to speak English or Arabic? That's what he says to me. I said, English. So what does he do?
Speaks
Starts talking to me in
Arabic.
Arabic. They do it on
Wow.
purpose. They're doing it on purpose. They're looking for something to trigger you or something to flip so they can tell you to fuck off.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's the first thing they have. Secondly, they have everything about you in front of them. In front of their computer, they have your mum's name, your grandparents' name, all their addresses, your address in Australia, your mobile number. They've got everything you can think of about yourself, right? So he starts talking to me about where are you from. I'm like, Sydney. He's like, what's your home number? I go, 88243639. He goes, what's the prefix? Right?
What's the prefix?
I go, what do you mean, what's the prefix? Like as in the
code,
what state
the
you're
code.
in.
Postcode.
Yeah.
No.
So you know how like when you're in Sydney, it's 02. Starts with 02.
Oh,
Right?
right.
So I go
Gotcha.
to him 02. And he goes, no, that's Victoria. I go, no, it's not. He goes, yes, it is. I said, no, it's not. So they're trying to catch you out, right, on all these little things. So anyways, he goes, all right, I'll call you back. Go back to the waiting thing. I go back to the waiting thing. I'm there for another 3 hours. Calls me back in. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm here to, visit the Holy Land, see blah, blah, blah. What religion are you? I go, I'm Christian. He goes, that's not what it says here. It says you're Muslim. I'm like, no, it doesn't. He goes, yes, it does. I said, show me. And he goes, I can't show you. They just trigger you and piss you off and intimidate you. Anyways, me and my cousin were like, dude, we're going back. That's
so weird.
I'm not doing this.
But I don't get it. Like, wouldn't they have so many people there just waiting then?
So many. And it's funny because like the Palestinian residents that have obviously been oppressed for the last 75 years under the IDF rule and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like the tension between them is wild. So obviously a lot of them have Israeli passports and Israeli citizens, so they live in like the West Bank or whatever it is, right, in Israel. And they're going in and out of customs and they're fucking losing it at these soldiers and they're losing it at customs. And in Arabic, they're like, just let them through, you pieces of shits. Why do you do this all the time? They're here to see family. They're here to do blah, blah. And they're losing it at each other, right?
Yeah.
It is wild.
That's so unfair.
It's just such an unstable place. Like there's no stability going on. There's nothing.
It's honestly disgusting. It's honestly disgusting.
Yeah, so there you go. So like border stuff around the world's crazy. Never experienced it.
Yeah.
Never.
Never, ever, ever?
No. I've only traveled to a few countries.
It freaks me out. Like I get that they have to do these like measures and like, border control and stuff, and I get that, but like, gosh, I get so nervous around.
Yeah, but you're a natural nervous person.
Yeah, I'm a nervous Nelly. I admit it. Like
Neeshi gets nervous to order a chicken schnitzel with gravy. Like she's
Yeah,
nervous
I
to ask
do.
for gravy.
Well, I still remember like, driving and I get pulled over for a breath test, and I know I don't drink.
Yeah, but everyone gets nervous.
But I got so nervous, and then when he said I could go, I went in reverse. Like that's how nervous.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
Did ya?
Yeah.
Because if they didn't fine you for that, I would be like, nah, she's drunk.
No, because
100%
I
she's
did
drunk.
reverse for like I went as soon as I hit back, I hit the brake.
That is hilarious.
And the guy just looked at me, and it was.
That is so funny.
Oh, that's cute.
You do start questioning things though. Like going
Yeah.
into like a RBT, like a random breath test.
Yeah.
You haven't drank in 2 weeks and you're like, wait, what if I did? And you start questioning
Yeah,
it.
like I had what do you call it? What has that alcohol in it?
Listerine or something?
Yeah.
No, not Listerine. Like that drink. Like it's a.
Alcohol.
Alcohol drinks.
Alcohol.
Yes,
Vodka.
drinks, any
That's
type
all.
of drink with alcohol in it, yes.
She's like,
Lemon lime bitter.
Lemon bitters. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, everyone gets caught with that.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to take this time to congratulate Yaz. Congratulations, Yaz.
Congratulations, Yaz.
Who's now part of another bridal party.
Oh, shit.
Good on ya.
Really?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm part of... Oh, my God. Fourth one. Well, it will
This
be
year?
four. It will be four within a 12-month period, yeah.
Holy.
You see, that's the thing. I've only ever been
moly.
in one bridal party. Only ever
One?
been in one. My older brothers, that's it.
Bro, I've been in so many and I'm so over it. Legitimately over it.
How come you're in so many?
I'm just a great person.
Yeah?
I'm a great friend. I don't know. I'm a social butterfly. That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
I have many different friend groups who have
Yeah.
never met each other.
Oh, actually?
Oh, do you
Yeah.
keep them separated on purpose?
No, there's a couple leaks here and there that
Yeah.
happen, but it's never like
How
this group
many?
and this group together.
How many? I'm just curious now. How many friendship groups
If
do you
you,
have?
do, you
that are
do you calculate like friends and family? Because I've got family groups too. Got my older cousins, got my younger cousins.
Just do
got my-
friends.
Just friends. One, the main group. Oh, there's two main groups. Probably four different friends groups.
Wow. That's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Four friends groups.
Wow. And then family?
Oh, family. Probably 2 or 3 main ones. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But anyways, yeah, 4 within a 12-month span. One of them I'm the best man, and total bridal parties I've been on, not including the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be 9 total.
Wow.
9
in
parties.
total. Have you ever been a best man?
1, 2.
You're
3.
joking.
Wait. 1, 2,
Oh my
3,
gosh.
4.
You've been a best man 4 times.
I've been 3 and 1's on the way. So 4, yeah.
You should make a movie about your life.
That's
27 best man, 27 suits, that's it.
27 suits. That's a show. That's a movie. 27
Yeah, 27
dresses.
dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
You're currently at 5 suits.
That's crazy.
Yeah, look, the
I
first...
don't know. That's so strange to me. That's
Too many,
so
eh?
strange to me.
Yeah. But you know what sucks about that?
Do they all know that you were best man at other weddings?
I don't know. I don't know. All I can say is I have great speeches. So that could be one of the reasons why.
Do they ask you to do extracurricular activities at these weddings?
Yeah. Oh, one of them, MC.
That's a big job.
One of them
Do
wasn't...
you think that they might be...
I think it's more towards the speeches because even when I'm not best man, they ask me to do a speech.
A speech, yeah.
Like, hey, do you mind like saying something? Because obviously we talk for a living.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, he'll do something great. And I do every fucking time.
Of course.
How long do you spend writing this?
I don't write.
He
That's
just
the
wings it.
thing.
Yeah.
Even for all my best man speeches, I've never written anything down.
What?
I just grab the mic and I just talk. It's what we do every day.
No, but that's different. Like,
No.
you know, because you a lot of the time in speeches, you reminisce on memories and things like that.
Yeah, but I can do that
It just comes
naturally.
naturally.
I can do that naturally. I can do a best man speech for Kian right now
Can
if I
you?
wanted to. Yeah.
Can you? Oh, let's
Yeah.
yes, let's do it.
So I'll start off by saying,
Okay.
hey everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Yaz. I call myself, Kian's self-proclaimed best friend. For all the South Africans here today, and how's it? And to everyone else, how's it going? What can I say about Kian? Well, let's go all the way to the beginning. I first met Kian 10 years ago when I was working as a lonely jock at a radio station called The Edge, and this funny little bubble man with curly hair walked in with our boss. Anyway, I'm not going to do this, but it's not hard.
I just found that
invested.
so strange that you were stroking the mic handle as you were talking about it.
Yeah, it's probably like a fidget thing. So
Yeah.
when you're like thinking about something, you got to stress.
No, but he
more.
can definitely do it. I mean, once you
That's
got
everything.
the energy, there's people around, there's a vibe. Yeah,
Couple
I
vodka
think you
shots
pull it off.
beforehand.
Nah,
I've
I-
emceed a few weddings. I prepared for it though because the bride's asked to prepare.
MCing is different.
MC
Professionalism. You got to be on schedule. You got to do certain things.
Yeah, that's right.
Speeches though, very easy to do.
So
No,
you've
they're
got
not.
this 4th one. Are you over being in the bridal party?
This is
Didn't
the
you
fourth
say
one.
you-
Fourth one in 12 months. Yes,
Yeah.
but here's the thing, right? By the 3rd or 4th, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's a hectic day.
Yeah,
Hectic
yeah.
day. You're up at 5 a.m. You're at the groom's house at 6 if you're not sleeping there.
Yeah.
You're getting ready for the next 3 hours. There's cameras, there's people, there's dancing, especially Arab ones. Fuck
Yeah.
me, the Arab ones, man. They're so tiring. By the time you even get to the reception hall,
Yeah.
the last wedding I did where I emceed, right? I was obviously on the bridal party as well. By the time we got to the reception hall, I was dead. I was running on fumes. I had no energy whatsoever. And then I had to go MC to 500 people. Do you know what I mean? I'm done with it. But how do you say no to
you
someone?
You can't say no. That's the thing. If someone said, hey, can you be my best man? Or can you be my bridesmaid or groom? You can't. This is literally no polite way to say no. There isn't. No, I tried. So I was.
You've tried to say no?
Yeah, well, not no to being in the bridal party, but my best friend came up to me and she said, I want you to be my maid of honor. And I said, listen.
Demote me.
That's all I said. I said, just demote me. I was like, I will do it. I'm so grateful. Like, thank you. Yes, but I will do the shittest job knowing me. Like, I just know my weaknesses. You can do so much better than me.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's the reality. So there was this beautiful girl in the bridal party who planned everything. I didn't do it. She did. And she didn't even get the maid of honor title.
Oh, so you got the maid of honor title, but she did everything else.
And she did everything.
Because the title does come with a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can't believe you've done that.
What?
I can't believe you did that.
What? Oh, I had to be honest.
I would never expect that from you.
No, well, look.
I get it though.
No, I was honest. I just didn't want to fail her because, like, she's so important to me.
Yeah, but she felt like you were the closest person to her. You know what I mean? Like you're her maid of honor, and you told her to demote you.
Well, I didn't say demote me. I just said, "Are you sure?"
Are you sure? What? You're horrible.
No, it's not horrible.
That's awful.
I can be so honest with it. So I didn't worry about being honest and just saying, hey, listen, like I am more than, like, God, I'm so grateful and humbled that you would even choose me. But yeah, look, I'll be honest, I'm not the best person for the job. Which I
don't think
I'm
it's
not.
more about the job. I think it's more about the title saying, hey, I want you by my side. You know what I mean?
But I know,
they don't care if you've done the wedding or not, I'm sure.
Yeah, but the maid of honor is known to plan the bride, like the hens,
that's right.
Everything.
Everything. She plans it, and I'm like, I'm not a planner. Like, I'm just not.
Yeah, I'm planning my cousin's bucks party right now.
Yeah.
And you have to deal with like 15 blokes, all with opinions and all this shit and trying to collect money off everyone and all this. Oh, I'm so over it.
Are you doing the dwarf one? The dwarf with
We
the
are
chick?
getting dwarfs.
Oh,
we are.
Brilliant.
We are. They're expensive, man.
Wait, the dwarfs with the...
Dwarf with the chips in the
I
hat.
thought hiring dwarfs you'd get them for half price, but
Oh my God, Yaz.
no, it doesn't work that way apparently.
Oh, well, that's interesting, Neeshi. I've never thought you would do that. Our bridal party was chosen by mistake, or at least one person was.
How does that work?
Oh no.
One person was chosen by mistake. At our engagement party, we decided to do the announcements, and how the announcement would have been handled was we have an invitation. Will you be my? You know what I mean? Will you be my bridesmaid? This and that. And two of Lorraine's cousins. Had the same initials.
Oh no!
And Lorraine's mum, Linda, was the one that had to hand the invites out to all the girls.
She handed it to the wrong one.
She handed the bridesmaid and the page boy out.
Yeah.
And she handed the page boy to the to one of the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
And handed the bridesmaid invite to someone that wasn't meant to be on the bridal party at all.
Yeah.
And they opened it up and they came running over and we're like, what's going on?
But does it say their full names or is it just initials?
It was no, but the initials was like written in the back corner, so Linda knew. Oh, that's for her.
Oh, so there's
that's
no actual names.
Because there's different maid, like the maid of honor. So so the maid of honor was handed the page boy.
Yeah.
And someone that wasn't meant to be on the bridal party got handed the maid of honor.
Oh,
that's fucked.
And they became the maid of honor?
No, we had to.
There's been a mistake.
Awkwardly say, no, you're on the bridal party. So we had to put her on the bridal party.
But she wasn't meant to be.
But she wasn't even meant to be on the bridal party.
Was she close? Was she close to you guys?
Well, she's a cousin.
Yeah, but is she like a cousin that would be on a bridal party? Or would she go home and go, I don't understand why I got this?
Yeah, I think she went home and said that.
Why don't you just tell her, hey, listen, there's a mistake?
No, because like it was like you feel really bad and awkward. So then it was like it was either like make the awkward decision, remove the awkwardness and just add a man, like a boy, to my side, or make it awkward.
Yeah.
So that happened at ours.
Yeah. Do you know I'm actually dreading picking my bridal party? Because I've been on 9 bridal parties.
Oh, shit, yeah.
It's like they're not all going to be.
You can't go wrong with family, bro. You just got to select family.
No,
so
I've
got 3 family members that are guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
But then you've got fit ass. I can't not have fit ass.
Yeah,
just have 4. Boom.
You know what I mean? But then what happens? So I was Firas's best man, my cousin's best man that's going to be on the bride
Yeah.
party. Then I got my 2 brothers.
Right.
But what about the rest? What about the other 5?
Don't worry about them. If you select one friend, it's fine.
But you know
if you
what?
select 2 friends, you have to select all friends.
Firas isn't considered a friend.
So there you go.
He's on a whole nother level. He's family. You know what I mean?
So then just do that.
But you know what people do though, just to like make it easier for themselves. So my friend who got married, they didn't have a bridal, like they had a bridal party, but they're not there on the wedding where they line up. Oh no, actually I don't think she had a bridal party. No, sorry, she didn't have a bridal party. It was just her sister and his brother. Like just one on each
That's
side.
fine.
So I'm just saying like that could help with
Yeah.
with
Nah, I can't though.
yeah.
Because I have to have my brothers on and I
Yeah.
have to have my 2 homies on. You know what I mean? Like my ride or dies.
Do that. Oh, wait.
No.
First, get a girlfriend. That might be a good place to start.
Oh,
It's coming, though.
It's coming.
It's
yeah.
coming. She's coming, Yaz.
Yeah.
She's on the way. She's going through the desert. She's coming.
Why is she in the desert?
She's coming through the desert.
Why is she? What are you trying to say?
Well, like, I'm just...
Arabian
She's left...
night.
She's coming through the desert.
Yeah, it might be in the desert.
All right, let's get on to this. We're going to wrap it up on this one. We are doing Truth or Dare. Just to spice things up, I'm excited for this. We've thrown out some requests for your truths and your dares, and we're going to start it off with Avneesha. Truth or dare?
Truth.
That was easy. No dares? I feel like you're a dare kind of girl.
Me, a daredevil? Guys,
Yeah, that's
let's
true.
be honest, okay?
Avneesha. This was asked by Mystic Wolf in our
Ooh, Mystic Wolf.
Mystic Wolf in our broadcast channel.
Yeah.
Would you rather spend 50 hours with Yaz or 50 hours with Kian?
I saw this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I read through a few of them on the thing.
All right, don't be political here. Just straight to the point.
Straight to the point. No feelings will be hurt in this.
Oh, there definitely will be. There definitely will
Can
be.
I say neither?
Nah, you have to answer. You have to. It's your choice. So you've got... Oh, you know what it is? You've got another premiere to go to in Germany or like wherever it is around the world.
Who'd you take?
And they've said to you, you can only take either Yaz
No,
or
because
Kian,
then
and
she's
you
going to
have
use... Oh, well, Kian has kids, so I have to take it. She's going to use something to weasel her way through it.
No.
50 hours with Kian or 50 hours with Yaz.
Oh, this is tough. I don't. One of them.
We both want to do this with you. We both like, oh, Neeshi, pick me. And he's like, pick me. So there's no...
50 years.
No, 50,
50
hours.
Calm the
Oh,
fuck
hours.
down.
Sorry, I thought you said 50 years.
I can't deal with you for 50 years. Jesus.
50 hours. Okay.
not that
Okay, so
hard.
that's
It's
okay.
2 days. 2
It's
days.
like 2 days, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna.
We could shoot content, just FYI.
We can just relax and just do whatever. We don't have to be... We don't have to act. We don't have to do content. We can actually just do what friends do. We can take the dog for a walk.
Boring.
Do you have a
I
dog?
can cook dinner. I'll cook dinner.
I've
got
chicken
chickens.
for the walk.
Yeah, I'll give you some eggs.
Okay. I'm gonna say Kian, but the reason why,
I don't want no reason. No, straight to the point. I don't want no reason. It's fine.
I'm so shocked. I thought she was going to say you.
I'll
No,
remember
but
this.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why.
I don't want to know why.
Oh,
I
come
don't.
on, as if you don't want an
I don't.
explanation.
No, I don't want an
The
explanation.
reason why is because
Don't care.
I like Kian's house, and if we spent 2 days there, I'd hang out with his
Who
family.
said it's at his house?
Well, I'm imagining that's
No.
Yeah, well, 50 hours. We can do whatever. Whatever you want to do, Nish.
No,
No,
you're
Yeah,
not- you're not
hang
at his
out
say
his
that. Say
house.
that. That's how you
There's
win
no,
it.
there's no
cooks.
family. It's a no. I'm sorry. Change the question. It's
Hey, you can't change the
it's a
question.
blank room. It's a white room and nothing else. It's like, you know that Mr. Beast. You know how Mr. Beast puts people in rooms.
Yeah, actually,
No,
I think
you
that's a
can't
better.
change
I think that's a
it.
better
No,
way. I
I've
think that's a
answered
better
it.
way. I think
I've
that's
answered it.
It needs to be very even. Then you're just picking the person.
No.
Nah,
She
that's-
answered it.
that's
fine.
not fair.
It's you.
I
It's
answered
you.
it. I answered it.
It's you.
in a blank room.
I
It's right.
answered the question.
Kian, it's you. It's fine. I told you she hated me from day one.
I've
From a year and a
never
half
hated
ago,
you.
when she first joined the show, I said to you, Kian, I think she fucking hates me.
What you?
He did say that.
I did.
And I have to. I've had a year and a
can
half of coaching Yaz, saying she doesn't hate ya.
This just
but,
proves
But
it.
then there's some things that comes up where it's like,
Yeah,
Truth or dare? Yes.
truth.
Why do you think I hate you? Honestly, like because you always bring this up.
Okay, I'll give you an answer.
Okay.
Because when asked the question, like, who would you rather spend 50 hours with?
No. I gave my reasoning, and it's because, as I said, I like his house. I
No,
hang
his
out with
house isn't there.
family.
because it was
No,
funny.
no.
She likes everything that's not me, though, right? It's like everything around me that she
Who
likes.
said his family's there? You're hanging out with him. There's no family.
But I'm assuming he's going to be with his family.
Stop assuming things. It's just me and you, or me, or you and
I've
him.
answered the question, but tell me why you think I hate you. Besides using that,
Well, just so you know, when we
example.
hang out, I'm going to be dressed like this for 50 hours as well.
Nah, I'll be honest with you. I don't think you hate me at all.
Okay, well there we go.
Yeah. Is that actually a question though?
Yeah, that was my question.
Oh, amazing. Done. Kian, truth or dare?
Choose the day, Kian. You're wearing Thanos' outfit, so I feel like you should probably choose dare. Otherwise,
You're a
not
pussy.
really Thanos.
Pussy.
Dare.
Okay.
Truce for losers. Truce is boring.
Are you going to do anything I say?
Well, I mean, there's a list of things I know that's there, but you can do anything.
I don't have the list. Where's the list?
I don't know.
Where's the list?
It's on Instagram. If you don't want to go, just whatever, go. Do it.
I noticed outside at the bar. There's a bar for those who don't know. In this podcast studio,
Oh, yeah,
there's a
Hills
bar
Podcast
outside.
Studio.
Yeah, at Hills Podcast Studio, there's a bar outside, and I saw that they had fresh chilies out there at the bar.
Why the hell do they have fresh chilies at the bar?
I thought,
that's
but I
what-
think it's because it's a restaurant right here as well.
Oh, okay.
I dare you to eat.
Right, this was on the list.
I dare you to eat 3.
3, no.
Chilies.
I'm not doing 3.
Well, then you failed.
Then you
3
failed.
chilies.
You can say
You
no. You
failed
can
the
say
dare.
no.
You picked dare.
Santa Balls. Santa Balls is the person that suggested this. Santa Balls, right?
Right.
A chili, not 3 chilies.
It doesn't-
What does Santa balls have to do with it? Maybe we don't
Yeah,
want to
well,
pick
I
Santa
grabbed
balls.
Santa's balls and I've elevated it.
3 chilies?
Just do it. Who gives a
3
shit what Santa
chilies.
Ball said? Avneesha said 3.
Yeah,
she's
3
asking.
chilies.
She's doing the dare.
I
here.
I can't eat chili, but
Just put 3 in your mouth, chew and swallow. It's not that hard.
is this payback for the chip challenge?
Mr. Thanos. The chip challenge was easy, bro.
I
No, it
okay, hold
wasn't.
on. I need to use the toilet and then I'll come back and do it.
No.
You
I need to
a toilet
piss.
break in the middle of the podcast.
We're about to finish.
I've been busting.
No,
Just
you
eat
have
the
to.
chilies.
Eat the chilies.
I'm going to get the chilies. Just eat the
Yeah,
chilies.
you get the chilies.
Eat the chilies and then go do your piss 10 minutes later. Not even.
And it'll probably be Bernie P. How you feeling, Kian?
I don't know. Just see what Yaz is doing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You said you like chili anyway, so it should be fine.
Oh, Yaz is back with the chilies. They look like they've been freshly cut.
They do.
Why do they have random? Yeah, just put it there. So what? Am I eating all 3 at once?
Yeah, you just gotta just.
At once?
That was the dare. Just do it.
Oh, far out. Shout out to you, Santa Balls.
Yeah, shout out to you, Santa Balls.
These are Santa's balls right here. Look at that. So I just like put it in and eat it?
Yeah.
You chose dare. You want to change it? We'll give you an opportunity to change it. You want to go truth?
Oh,
wanna
it's going to
go-
be a hard truth.
Do you want to go truth? Just do it. 3, 2, 1. Choo, choo, choo. I like chili. I don't think it's that bad. There's no way it's that bad, is it? Swallow it. No spitting out.
Oh goodness.
Can you see the regret on Kian's face right
Absolutely.
now? All right, now wait for the skin color to change. It goes skin color, then eyes. That's what happens.
Good job.
All right, rated out of 10 so far. Give us a...
Oh, they're hot. What are these like? Oh,
Is it getting
Oh.
progressively
now
worse?
it's hurting. Yeah.
Oh, have some water. Have some
No,
water.
it's worse.
I don't know.
You know when your tongue, like, I'm used to chili, but not like by itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
It can't be that
Aye.
bad.
3 at once.
Yeah, it'd be bad. It'd be pretty
Oh
bad.
my God. Dude, I just scratched my nose with the chili hand
Oh,
and it's burning my skin.
yeah.
Oh, that must be
We've
bad.
had chili before. We've all done chili.
Do you need
I know,
anything?
we've done
Are you
chili
right?
before.
Good on you, man. You're Thanos now officially.
You know when you just hang your mouth? You just when you just hang your mouth.
I feel like I'm back in school. I'm not going to lie.
A little bit.
Truth or dare? Eat a chili.
This will teach him.
Yeah. So whose idea was this truth or dare?
Mine.
That sucks for you.
Lessons have been learned. Well, this has been fun.
You guys want to finish this up?
Yeah.
I can't really
Well, it's
talk.
good to be back, guys.
Yeah, welcome back, Nick.
Well, thank you. Yeah. All right. Well, see you next time.
Congrats on 100,000, by the way.
Well, thanks. Thank you.
You're on like 150 now, aren't you?
Yes.
That's disgusting. YouTube subs. Can you try a little harder on this podcast, please? Thank you. All right, see you, everyone.
See you, everyone. Catch you next time. Bye.
Already cancelled.
If you like the podcast, prove it. Like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave us a cheeky review.